I want to play a game.
Alright, so we're going to be working on Billy the Puppet from Saw. I thought this would be a pretty simple build, starting with the mask, which I got from Amazon. Unfortunately, the mask that was advertised on Amazon doesn't look anything like it. Here's the face, the mask that came. The hair was originally stitched to it, but they had the hair stitched all the way down the forehead like this, so I had to cut this off. The mask is more of an off-white instead of a white, so we're going to have to do some work to make this look more like Billy the Puppet. I poured some liquid latex on a piece of foil. These two, I mean, it's all dry now, but these two will be for the eyes, and then this is the part that's going to be for the mouth. So we're going to paint this black, and then we'll glue it to the inside of the mask. One of the eyes right in there. There's the black paint. Liquid latex painted black for the eyes and the mouth. Now I'm going to take a styrofoam head that I got from Michaels. I wrapped it in saran wrap, and then I heat shrunk it. So now I have the mask on the styrofoam head. I used some screws here, a couple pins. I used some hot glue to keep it in place. Now I'm going to use some molding clay to shape the rest of the head, so it's not all uneven. So the clay has now dried and hardened. You can cover up the screw there. I used some hot glue to glue the face onto the styrofoam head a little bit better. Now I'm going to go over this with some liquid latex to waterproof this, because when it rains, I don't want rain to hit the clay and have it fall apart. Once the liquid latex dries, we're going to take some white acrylic paint and go over this guy. Billy's starting to come together. The white paint's been applied. I used some black paint here for the indentation in the mask for the jawline. You know, his mouth clearly doesn't move up and down and open, but it looks like it could. I put some black paint on the back. This way, when the wig is on the head, if there's any gaps, you wouldn't see any white paint coming through. So here is the upper body of Billy the Puppet. Using 3/4 inch PVCs. I got some T's. I got a cross, another T. I used 3/4 inch screws to keep it all together. Here is my reindeer motor right here, mounted with some zip ties, and I got an L bracket there for a little extra support. That's where I'm going to get my motion, my movement in the head. And then from the reindeer motor, I have a bracket going to an L bracket on a 1/2 inch PVC. So the 1/2 inch PVC goes right through this 3/4 inch PVC cross, and then it sits inside the bottom of this 3/4 inch T. And right now I got the motor plugged in just so you could see the motion. Testing out the movement of his head. Got him sitting upright, still have to fill out the legs and body and everything. But we got some pretty good movement going on with the head right now. Pretty creepy. Still got to put the wig on him. Get that in place. I used some plastic poultry netting to give his body a little bit of form. Just used staple gun to put that all in place. You can see down here is the motor. I cut out some of the netting, so when the motor comes around the arm, it doesn't clip it. Making some progress now. We are working on the legs. Here is the arm. Goes to a 90 to some 3/4 inch, and then I drilled holes in 3/4 inch PVC to a T, which is going to be his hand. And then for the legs, we got that branching out from a T to 2 90s on each side. Then we have a 45-degree bend there for the knee, so that pedals up a little bit higher. And then this one on the other side, his left leg, is going to be straight all the way down to that pedal at its lowest point. For the hands, I'm using a PVC T with some wire. I drilled holes and used hot glue. And then I'm just going to take a white glove, fill it up with cotton balls, and run the wire fingers through them. The gloves are set with the cotton on the inside and the bendable wire. I have Put some bubble wrap over the PVC to give his arms a little bit more thickness. I have an old shirt that I found. Got some stains on it, no big deal because the black jacket's going to cover that. So in order to protect the paint on the mask, I am using UV resistant clear Krylon. If we go down the legs here, by the feet, you see I'll have a screw here. That's where I'm going to put either my zip tie or a wire to have it go through the shoe and attach it to the pedal so we stay secure. I got an old sock here where I cut the hole through. Same thing on the other side. Here is the shoe. The two holes I drilled in there where the either zip tie or wire will go through. And then it will attach to the bike pedal right here through the middle. This way his feet are nice and secure and he won't tip over. Once he's all assembled, just put him on the bike and he is ready to go. For the wig, I use some pins and hot glue to keep that in place.
Let the game begin.